dietchallenge.blogspot.com. Today is my review of week number 6 on my Weight Watchers journey. So did I lose weight? Did I gain weight? Did I plateau? Well, this was not a good week for me. I actually gained weight. Yes, I did. I gained 4 ounces. So the lady at the store was being very nice with me. She said, oh, you know, maybe you're just wearing different clothes. It got cold. And I know exactly what happened. So let me show you. I'm back to 169.2 and you see my little curve going up. I was doing so good. I was doing so good. Okay, so I analyzed the week. I'm in the kitchen, by the way, you can tell, right? And I have the dogs bugging me. Okay, I see you. All right. Yes. So I analyzed my week and I know exactly what happened. You know, they give you 49 points to use throughout the week as extra point when you go overboard, and let's say you go to a restaurant or something like this. And then I started to really work with my Active Link, which I'm still wearing every single day, and started to noticing that I was actually way above the average that they asked me to do. They asked me to do 2 points per day, and I was actually doing 3-4 points a day just being active because we had a lot of cleaning. So what I did is that I started bargaining with myself. There was a couple of days where we went out and I said to myself, well, you know what, I'm not gonna go crazy and binge. If I go over my points, that's all right, because I have at least 14 activity points for the week and I have those 49 points that I can use. Well, what I did basically is the equivalent of spending money you don't have. I ended up probably not tracking, which I know I did. For a couple of days I wasn't tracking. I was tracking mentally, but not committing on paper. All right, so I had a vague idea of how many points I used for the day. And I said, okay, maybe I'm over by 8 points. But you know what? At the end of the week, when you do that for 4 days, that's 24 points, okay? So bottom line is that I go over there on Saturday and I didn't feel like I was losing any weight. I was feeling a little bloated and stuff. So I go over and I said to myself, all right, worst comes to worst, I didn't lose anything, and I plateaued, and it went up by 4 ounces. I was so mad, so disappointed. I felt like I had failed myself. I had failed you guys because I was doing so good. So I'm not going to go crazy and beat myself over the head. I mean, I do apologize for not being an inspiration this week, but I made the decision that I wasn't going to do that again, except that next week is the week of my birthday. Oh, by the way, do you like the new hair? I've had another video which is actually kind of straight and I just let it, you know, air dry, so it's all short. Much easier to manage. Back to Weight Watchers. So the problem is next week is my birthday, so I'm going to have cake and I'm probably going to be taken out to dinner. I have my in-laws coming in, so I am freaking out. I'm going to do my very best to keep tracking my points next week. Unfortunately, for video number 7, I am not convinced that I'm going to come back to you with a weight loss. I'm hoping that if there's a weight gain, it's only a few ounces and not like a whole pound or pound and a half. But after the week of my birthday, I am back on track. I promise I will be back on track. So the next video, watch it. I don't know if it's going to be a gain or a plateau. I doubt it's going to be a loss. But for now, unfortunately, I've gained 4 ounces. I'm learning, I guess, more than anything else, so you have to take the positive in it, and that it was a good experience for me. I just can't trust myself with tracking in my head instead of committing to paper, and I also can't not bargain and try to like juggle numbers and extra points here and there, because I am not tracking the extra points that I'm eating, and I'm also not tracking the extra points that I am borrowing from my weekly allowance of points. Okay, so it's really important. Lesson learned. It's very important if you're on Weight Watchers and you're just starting like I am. You have to stay on track with the points. I'm assuming that later on, when I've lost 20-something pounds, maybe I can afford to have one day here and there where I am not tracking, but I'm still pretty much like in the mix of doing the diet. But at the beginning, I would recommend that you just become a slave to your pencil and paper and to your little tracking device if you're doing on the phone. Here's something else that I've learned. I like the app. I like doing the tracking on the phone. Well, at least I liked it a lot at the beginning. And now I find it to just be too cumbersome. You have to constantly go back and forth. It takes a long time. It actually probably takes 3 times as long to enter your food, to track it in the phone, than it would when I was doing it on paper. So I've made the decision to go back on tracking on paper. I mean, that means I have to carry another little booklet in my purse. So yeah, alright, so that's fine. Or maybe I'll just scratch it in my planner. I don't care. But the bottom line is, this was not a good tracking tool for me. Alright, so this was my 6 weekly update. Bad news, well, so-so news, not horrible news. I'm not quitting or anything. I'm not taking the pictures. I thought I was going to be able to show you pictures, but you know, really, since I haven't lost anything and it's pretty much the same, there's no point of that. And since next week, I don't know what's going to happen in terms of the weight loss because of my birthday and the events of the cakes and probably a glass of wine here and there and family coming over. I doubt I'm going to lose any weight next week, so I won't do pictures either. I just want to show you pictures, you know, before and after when there's actually a weight loss. Alright, so stick around, watch next week and the weeks after. Like this video if you like to hear about my Weight Watchers update. Share it if you want to inspire others, and subscribe if you're new. I will talk to you again next week, and I want to thank you all for your support. I keep on getting emails and messages and comments that you guys are really being supportive, and I appreciate every single one of you. Alright, thank you for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye.